what's up YouTube? Back here with another video today, and today I am going to be going over what reels you should be using on what rods and what gear ratios and rod lengths are good for what baits. So before I get in the video, I just want to update you guys on some stuff. Obviously it's been a week and a half, 2 weeks since I've last made a video, but you know, eventually you run out of things to make videos on. So yeah, and I did go fishing yesterday. Obviously I wasn't gonna bring the camera along because I didn't expect to catch anything, but I caught I think 4 bluegills and 1 fall fish, which is kind of like a big minnow, depending on which size. I actually caught a pretty big one, like this big. The camera honestly doesn't show it. I took some pictures. I'll pop them up right now. So yeah, as you can see, that's, you know, there's some. I mean, I caught a really nice bluegill. I actually caught 2. But I was so excited I released it without even taking a picture. One of them I did take a picture and I caught that fall fish. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so here I have the Daiwa Exceller. You can probably see the box right there. Daiwa Exceller. I'm just gonna go over it real quick. $80 reel, like a $30 rod. When it comes to rods, I'm just not a big money spender guy on that. But you know, before, you know, that doesn't matter. But Daiwa Exceller, really nice reel. First of all, just getting smooth, rods good. Yeah, so this is a 7-foot rod on, yeah, okay, I just want to make sure, a 6:2 to 1 gear ratio spinning reel. And I like my spinning reels, okay, I like my spinning reels either, you know, from 5:2 to 1 all the way to 7:2 to 1. So anywhere in that range, I like my spinning reels. And for bait casting reels, I don't want anything less than 7:1 to 1. I'll get into why. Except for one exception. I'll tell you about it further in the video. Yeah. So this is a 7-foot rod. What's the fan? I really should turn the fan off when I'm doing videos with the rods. Yeah, so on a 7-foot rod and a 6:2 to 1, you know, this is a good setup. This is a good all-around spinning setup, which means you can throw, not a lot of people, I feel like, throw top water and spinning anymore, but you can throw top water, you can throw Senko, you can throw any bait out there on this. This is kind of like an all-around combo. That's why I like buying these setups, and this didn't come together. I don't really buy combos anymore. I buy them separately. So yeah, this is a good all-around combo. I have a couple all-around combos, so I'll just mention if it's an all-around combo, and then we'll move on. So yeah, definitely a good all-around combo you can use for any bait. Alright, so next is a bait casting reel. Then I'm going to talk about that exception. So this is my Daiwa Tatula, a 5:5 gear ratio. Like I said, I don't like my rods, my bait casting reels, any less than 7:1 to 1 gear ratio when it comes to bait casting. That's just me. This is a 5:5. And you're probably wondering, well, why do you like 5:5? Crankbaits. When you're throwing a crankbait on a bait casting rod, this is not a crankbait, by the way. This is a jerkbait. You would not want to throw a jerkbait on a 5:5. Trust me, that is not a good idea. But I threw it on here just because I was rigging up rod. I was picking baits to throw on to kind of hold it as a place to keep the line, everything neat. So I should have honestly grabbed a crankbait, but I didn't. But yeah, do not throw crankbaits on this. It's just a placeholder right now. Just imagine a crankbait on here. It's because when you're reeling, you don't want to reel super fast. And if you're reeling super fast, that 7:1 to 1 or 8:1 to 1, which is really fast, it's going to make you crank faster, and it's going to be too fast. So you want to really slow it down. Unless if you're like really good about fishing a 7:1 to 1 or an 8:5, something like that, slowly. I'm not. I want to reel as fast as the reel can go usually. I mean, unless I'm fishing like a Senko or something, but this slows you down, so it kind of holds you to fish slower. That's why you want this. This is on the Quantum Bill Dance. 6:6. That's another thing. I like all my rods. I only want spinning rods to be 6 to 10. That's the only 6-foot range I can deal with is spinning rods. This is a 6:6 bait casting rod, because I don't currently have a bait casting rod that I can throw this on, so I'm probably not going to be using this combo until I acquire a rod like that, which will hopefully be soon. But yeah, I only like 7-foot. I like 7-foot for most of my rods, any rod, but I will tolerate a 6 to 10 spinning. rod. So yes, this is definitely good for crankbaits. I probably will only throw crankbaits on this. All right, so next is just a rod. I have the reel right here. I didn't rig it up. This is just an ultralight combo. You don't need to know. I mean, it's just for catching like little small bluegills and stuff. This is what or smaller bass. This is what I used yesterday. Caught all my fish on this reel and this is like I believe this is like a 5 to 1, which is fine if you're ultralight fishing. You know, you don't need to know a whole bunch about that. That's a 6-foot rod just for catching smaller fish. Okay, so next is one of those all-around rods. One of those good all-around rods. So I'm not going to say too much. This is the Booyah Bait Co. I believe this is a 6 to 10, but I always forget. 6.6. So it's the 6.6, which is fine. I mean, I'll definitely take a 6.6, but I'd rather have 6.10. But yeah, and this is the Shimano Sedona. As you can see here, there's a little tangled line. I'll get that out in a minute. But yeah, another good all-around rod. It's another 6.2 to 1. Just yeah, good all-around rod once again. All right, next is the Shimano Sojourn, and I either pair, and this is the Shimano Stratic. I believe this is actually a 7. So this is faster. Yeah, 7.2 to 1. So this is a faster spinning reel. You can see right there. It'll spin extra fast. I don't really pair up the Sojourn that much. I either put it on the Stimula or the Sojourn. Right now, I just happen to have the Dio on the Stimula. They're both 7-foot rods. Yeah, they're both 7-foot rods. Good rod. Remember, I broke the tip on there, so I had to get that repaired. But it works fine now. Good rod. The reel, like I said, 7.2 to 1. So you could use this for topwater. If you're gonna fish topwater on spinning, I would recommend using this because that's faster, and I will get into that in 2 minutes. You're gonna want faster stuff for topwater. Okay, so next is the Shimano Curado K. This is an 8.5 to gear ratio. Super fast reel. Definitely do not use crankbaits with this reel. This is on the 7-foot, what is it called? Field and Stream Tango, whatever you want to call it. Right there. It's kind of backwards on the camera, at least projecting back towards me. Now this is the thing you're going to want to fish topwater, because when you want to fish really fast gear ratio. So this is a 8 to 5 gear ratio, super fast. So you'll be able to, so, you know, when you're popping a popper and you get a bite or a frog, you know, you're able to reel up that slack quick because it's and set that hook like that. Exactly, right? Good hook set. I have a jig tied it on here once again. I mean, you could use a jig on this. It was just more of a placeholder thing because I was just digging through tackle boxes, grabbing more stuff right there. So definitely good topwater rod. I would rather have like a 7.2 to 7.4 rod for this. 7-foot works fine for topwater. I do have a 7.5 baitcaster rod. That's on my SLXCC. It matches perfectly. I'm not going to take it off there. All right, next is the Lew's Custom Speedspool XP, and they make 3 speed spools. I think they make the Lew's Speed Spool, the Lew's Custom Speed Spool, and the Lew's Custom XP. This is the Custom XP. This is like the best one you can buy, the best custom XPs or custom Lew's Speed Spool you can buy. Yeah, so this is a 7, let me check. Yeah, this is a 7.3 or 7.5. Okay, I read that wrong. This is 7.5. So you could use this. If you need to, you can use it for topwater, but wouldn't be the best. This is more of an all-around baitcaster you can use. This is on the Lew's American Hero 6.6. Once again, I wish I had a 7-foot baitcasting rod. I'll probably order like 3 7-foot baitcasting rods somewhere in the near future, so I can switch all of these out. So another all-around, you could use this for anything, really. I was about to hit the fan. Yeah, you could use this for anything you need to. Okay, last but not least, this is a Shimano SLXDC. I always forget the gear ratio on this one. 7.2. This is 7.2. This is, so you could, like I said, it's pushing it. You could use this for topwater, especially because the rod. The rod is 7.5, like I said. So this is definitely a good topwater rod, but not a good topwater reel. But you could use it for topwater, but this is, once again, another all-around baitcasting combo. Obviously, this is one of my favorites because Look how well it matches on the SLX rod and the SLX DC. Okay guys, that is gonna conclude this video. And by the way, I actually have 8 combos that I use. I probably have like 16 rods altogether, but I only use about 8 of them, like a lot. Soon I'll be using 9 of them, if you know what I mean. Hint, hint. Maybe I got another combo. Just gonna have to wait and see. Maybe. But yeah, that's gonna conclude this video. Fishing video should be coming one in the next, I'd say maybe month. Like, well, obviously I went fishing yesterday, just kind of tested it out. It's still in the 40s, you know, mid 40s, low 50s, so not prime fishing. I'm probably gonna have to wait another month for that. But yeah, I was just kind of testing it. Obviously I'm gonna be testing it before I just full blown go out and make a video. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, that'll really help me a lot, and see you in the next video.